EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Greg Joseph, will get us started here. And off we go from Santa Clara. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Quick throw on the RPO, caught by Coleman out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first down. Here's Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Stafford to throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Stafford to throw it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the air again is Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll throw again with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Joseph's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They put Adams in motion. Send a man in motion right. The drive begins with a run by Williams.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
That is Ferguson in motion. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. So, just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk, and that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd down. Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A 51-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Stafford gonna tap this one forward. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
That is Ferguson in motion. To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Pushed out to his right, and that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. To throw is Stafford. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Stafford. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. For rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams. In there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. The motion man is Nakua. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the second time.
For San Francisco.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got him in, downfield, it's Devontae. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, L.A.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's Stafford. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. The motion man is Nakua. Throwing again is Stafford. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
To the air again, Stafford. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
22! Set! Waiting!
Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's pumped by Watkins. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, here's Stafford. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Get set, get set.
On 1st and 10, Purdy throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They put Adams in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Off play action. It's Stafford. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Michael Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On first down, here's Garenda. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Forced out to his right. He's got it at the 7. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll throw again with Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jordan Watkins, touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Quick throw on the RPO, caught by Coleman out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Stafford now on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Lady.
Stafford to throw it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On play action, here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. First and 10 now from the 36. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Rams' 35-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Get set.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with Garenda. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So this now, a pressure spot for Greg Joseph. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down, it is Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. They'll give it to Garenda. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. So this now, a pressure spot for Greg Joseph. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That is Ferguson in motion. Now a first down throw for Stafford. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Taking off, and he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll go with Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second and lead.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So now, a big spot coming here. This to even the score late. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
16 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They get the veteran Trent Williams. Here comes second down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Again in the air for Purdy. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The 49ers out to punt this one. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Second down, it's Stafford. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards. They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. Throwing again is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. On the give, it's Williams. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. And in motion is Coleman. Now a first throw here in overtime. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the ground, this is Williams. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The open man is Nakua. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Michael Williams. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On the ground, it's Garenda. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. And now he loses the football. And the defense has got it. And that's going to do it. A winner here in overtime. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.